Smash that like button as y'all come into the building. What's up? What's up? My hair getting longer, man. My hair getting longer. You know. Appreciate y'all. It's good. It's good, gang. What's up? Saturday, flex day. It's good with y'all, man. What y'all got going on, man? I'm just here watching a little TV and stuff. A little YouTube. You know I do. It's a little arc rated stream. Hit the like button as y'all come into the building. Let me know where y'all from. Mod gang, what it is, man. Derek, you already know, man. Hope everything works out well. For the boy Derek, you know what I'm saying? You already know, man. I don't forget none, you know what I'm saying? If being fake was a game, a lot of them will win championships, you know what I'm saying? They'll be back to back championships. If being fake was a game, you know what I'm saying? These people master the art of that. They master the art of, playing their role. Appreciate y'all, man. What's going on with y'all? What y'all got going on today, man? I'm just chilling, man. Just, low key bottom lock. You know me, man. I ain't doing too much today, man. It's kind of cold out here. Shoot. How much degrees it is? Yeah, man. You know, top of January tend to get real cold. So it's freezing right now. Cold in New York City. Charge up my phone real quick, man. Charge up the other phone. I just dropped a lottery video for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just dropped a lotto video for my lotto heads. First official video. First official lottery video 2026. Exclusively for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, we pushing forward. We're making strides. I took a couple of days off. My YouTube uploads. If y'all know, the last time I uploaded was let's see. So I uploaded, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You dig what I'm saying? So I started to upload back yesterday. So I got to work my way back in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You just got to work your way back in. You know, I was a little under the weather for a couple of days. Got that situated. You know what I'm saying? Now we back. Back stronger than ever. Multiple uploads. We got shorts, live streams. You know what I'm saying? This is my second live stream of the day. I did one earlier about 3 in the morning. So this is live stream number 2. I put up a shorts already. I got a video uploaded. You know what I'm saying? So we working the algorithm, man. It's working the algorithm. It's working the algorithm. You know how we do. Gotta get my head done over. Definitely gotta get my head done over. But like wintertime, I tend to just full braids, man. You know what I'm saying? Full braids for the winter, and I'm good to go. You know, getting my hair all laced up and all of that. That's for the spring. That's for the summertime. Wintertime, thug it out, thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Do got the grease though. Gotta grease my hair. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of dry. Do gotta grease it up. I got the best grease in the world, man. The best grease in the world. Yeah, I hit that like button as y'all come into the building. This is the icon. This right here is the best grease in the world for your hair. This is the Can 2 product. Can 2 can do a lot for your hair. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the building. You know, gotta grease up my hair. So I tend to grease up my hair every 2 days. Every 2 days, I tend to grease it up. It's real low. It's almost done. It's almost finished. You know what I'm saying? See that? It's almost done. So I got this, and I got the shampoo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely got to get another one of this. I had this for like, well, I had this since the COVID era. I remember I went to the hair store, and I bought this, and I brought shampoo. So I had this like close to a couple years, you know what I'm saying? And it's now coming to an end. Definitely got to get another one. Definitely got to get another one. It's coming to an end. Grease your hair. Grease your hair. Makes your hair nice and greasy. Like we got to take care of ourselves, man. That's the problem, yo. We really got to take care of ourselves, bro, as we get older. Now, I did the front, now I do the back. Moisturize my hair. Some lotion. Can't forget the scalp in the middle. What's up, Ronnie? Can't forget the scalp. You always want to keep that moisturized also. What's up, Ronnie the Great? What's going on? Just moisturizing my hair. It smells great too. Um, like I'm not gonna lie to you, it smells great. This actually smells like berries. This is acai berry. So this actually smells like berries, y'all. It's a curl activator. It smells amazing. It smells amazing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, appreciate y'all for being in the building. Y'all hit the like button. Yo, Ronnie the Great, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for saying the kind words. I got it in my room right now. What's that? You got that curl activator? So yeah, you know what's up. So you know what's up. So you know what's up. And I like to put it on the braids itself. Rub it into the braids. And you want to, make sure you get it right, nice in there, bro. I gotta get another one though. I gotta get another one. That's running low. I, I gotta look it up, and I gotta what other flavors, you know, what other kinds they got. I just gotta see what other kinds they got. But other than that, You know, it's nice and moisturized. You know what I'm saying? I said, being a guy is simple. Guys don't got to do much. Just take care of ourselves, smell good. You be all right. Take care of your hair, you be all right. Now, when you're a female, you got to do a lot. Now, women got to do a lot to keep up with their upkeep. Now, when you a guy, you don't got to do too much. You don't got to do too much. Just do the bare minimum. Just do the bare minimum, and we be all right. You know what I'm saying? Be all right. Appreciate y'all, man. Be right back. Let me go wash my hands. Oh, appreciate y'all, man. Let's go with y'all, man. Ronnie, where you from, Ronnie? Ronnie the Great, where you from? What's up with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in with the realest, man. I'm from New York City, if you don't know. 718 in my name. It's for my borough, Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Brooklyn for 40 years now. August made 40 years since I've been in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, good and the bad. Been through it all in this borough. So you know what it is. I'm 100 with everybody. Shout out to Arkansas. Shout out to Arkansas, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Arkansas. You already know. Let me put this up a little bit. Shout out to y'all, man. We worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my worldwide audience, bro. So the goal for 2 months. So I got a 2 months goal. My goal is to hit 7,000 subscribers in the next 2 months. So by spring, I should see 7,000 subscribers. I'm at 6.4 now, 6.4K. So by spring, I'm predicting 7,000 subscribers. So you know what I got to do? I got to turn up. I got to do more videos. I got to engage more. You know what I'm saying? I got to do more. Hey, what's up, Latrice? What's going on? How you doing, Latrice? Is New York fun to live? Um, it's expensive, as everybody knows. The cold weather is not nice. It's not pleasant. But the spring and summertime is okay. Recently, you know, we never had no heat waves like that. So for the most part, June to July, we might have couple, 90-degree weather days. But for the most part, it's pleasant. It's 80 degrees the most. The summer, you know, uh, averages 80 degrees, on a give or take day on the summertime. Um, the winter, it gets cold around January, like around this time right now, the top of January, through all the way to I say April, that's when it starts to get cold. So December, November, October, September, it's still kind of it's kind of mild. That's as far as the weather go. So, people tend to leave in January. They tend to leave from January to May. People tend to go on vacations and they come back when it's warm. So if you got money, you could do that. You could leave for a couple months. When it's cold out here, you go somewhere where it's warm. Then when it's warm, go on a field trip down here soon. That's what's up. I believe I'm trying to hit 100 subs. That's what's up, yo. What's up, Latrice? Yo, shout out to North Carolina. You trying to hit 100 subs, or you're gonna hit 100 subs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just hit up the shorts. Shorts is the way right now. Shorts is the wave. Shorts is the way. Shorts is the cheat codes. Short is the blueprint to getting your subs up. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? If you could do 100 subs, you could do 200. If you could do 200, you could do 300. You just got to find the script, find the blueprint. Don't ever stray from it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is simple, but people in the world just make things complicated, bro. Everything is simple, but we just complicate things. Stick to the script, stick to the blueprint. You know what I mean? That's all I know. It's just, not complicating things, bro. Keep it simple. Like, even though, like, a genius got to know how to complicate his words and make it simpler. Like a genius got to know how to make things in the simplest form so people could digest it. You know what I'm saying? So stick to the script. Look up videos on how to gain subs. I mean, if you could gain 100, you could gain 1,000. If you could gain 1,000, you could gain 1,000,000. If you gain 1,000,000, you win the game, baby. That's why we do it. We in the game. Got a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for you. I'm your YouTube coach, your YouTube guide. My goal is to reach 7,000 subscribers by the springtime. So we in January. So I got February and I got March. I got 2 months to hit 7,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I just recently gained 6,000. So like I did a head turn and I gained another 400. So I jumped up in, subscribers by the hundreds. So I know I could get 7,000 easily. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in you too, Ronnie. Good energy. That's what we're here for. Positive energy, bro. The year's starting out crazy. The year is starting out crazy, bro. You got wars popping off in Venezuela. You got the president getting captured. Him and his wife getting captured from Venezuela. You got all internet beef popping off. So I don't need that madness in my life, bro. Like, I'm on some, yo, we got to get to the million this year. Like, the closer I get, bro, you know what I'm saying? Big plans, bro, big goals. And then when your goals, you get to your money or what ahead. You know what I'm saying? Don't switch on your friends, yo. Don't switch on your day ones. Cause a lot of people think it's cool now. Like a lot of people think it's cool to switch up on your day ones. A lot of people think it's cool to switch up on your friends. And I'm up. So F everybody. The same people you see on the way up, you're gonna see on the way down. Do you think what I'm saying? So never break protocol, bro. We all do this for a reason. And my reason is to help as much people as I can, bro. Like, even when I got millions of dollars, bro, I'ma have my truck and I'ma make food and I'ma go, in the hood where the homeless people at, and I'm gonna feed the homeless people by myself, bro. I ain't gonna wait for no charity. I ain't gonna give my money to no charity because I don't trust them. I'm gonna go out there, you know, like even if I gotta make 100 sandwiches, bro. I'm gonna go out there in my truck, park up my truck, jump out, put a table, and everybody who want a sandwich or whatever get meals, bro. You come right here, you eat, bro. It is what it is. Taking my money to do that, my money, my time to, be a responsibility, bro. Then like, word, we gotta be the change, bro. That giving out meals and you know, um, pizza and stuff and helping people. Like I buy out a hotel, bro, a whole hotel, and I put all the homeless people in there to live for free in a hotel. I buy the hotel. Y'all live there for free, homie. That's on me. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a responsibility to do good with our money, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be good. I'm straight. I'm a hustler. I'm going to get it. But what about the people who don't know how to hustle? Like that's my good grace is going to pay me back 100 times. You know what I'm saying? Not in no monetary value because I don't do it for the money. I do it for the smiles and you know what I'm saying? I do it for that fuzzy feeling, that good feeling, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne opened up like a mental health facility or something like that where you could go get that for free of charge. Lil Wayne opened up a facility free of charge where the public can go. And he said, I did it with no media. I ain't post no Instagram. I ain't doing none of that. I opened it up at 12 o'clock a.m. and and the people can benefit from it. So Lil Wayne said, I don't want to be known for my money. I want to be known for the change and the impact I can have in the world. Exactly, bro. I don't want to be known for my money. I want to be known for the good I did for the world, bro. The change I affected in the world. That's what I want to be known for. So even if I got the millions of dollars, bro, I'ma still take my time to be around the people who ain't got nothing, bro. I'ma feed them. I'ma educate them. I'ma help them out. Some that our pastors supposed to do. Like all our pastors in the churches, bro. The church is supposed to be taking care of the people. Your pastor's supposed to be helping you when you don't got money for your rent. That's what a church fund is for. The church fund is for taking care of the community. We got pastors who's driving in Bentleys, pastors who's taking the money for themselves. They're not helping nobody, bro. So greed plays a factor in the way this world maneuvers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm too good for the world. I don't know. Maybe I'm too good for the world. That's what I think. I'm too pure for this. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just a dinosaur at this point, an extinct species. Who probably just the only person who still think this way. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we gotta be the change we want to see, man. You gotta be the change you want to see, man. Don't say, yo, man, I wish more people was like you. You be like that. You be that change, bro. No excuses. You can't never be too good. That's true. It's 100% true, Ronnie. 100% true, my guy. I'm over here, man, just getting my mind right. Y'all know how I do. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come into the building. Appreciate y'all. So I just dropped the first official lottery video of 2026 for my lotto heads. Shout out to my lotto heads. I just dropped an official video for my lotto heads. Shout out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to get a scratch off win worth $1 million. We can do it. This is the top of the year, bro. So we got from January to January. You know what I'm saying? Let's get $1 million. One scratch off ticket. That's all it takes. One ticket, bro. But first, you gotta put yourself in that winning mind frame, bro. A lot of y'all ain't on that winning mindset. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a lottery video for y'all today, man. But scratch offs. Don't just limit yourself to playing numbers, bro. Scratch off is a whole nother lane, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, $1 million. Don't ever limit yourself. We shoot high. We gonna be millionaires this year. You know what I'm saying? This is the year of the millionaires. 2026. This is the year of the millionaires. You know what I'm saying? And don't change up. Like I said, I told y'all the pedigree. Help people with your money, bro. Help people, man. Don't get Hollywood. Don't switch up. Cause I ain't switch up. I'm helping people. You dig what I'm saying? So, when you get your millions, you get your chili, you get your chicken, you get your paper, you get your cheese, you get your fetty, you get your guap, you get your money, you get your pesos, you get your cash. Don't forget the little people, man. Cause I don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget them, bro. That's where you get more blessings. You know what I mean? You get more things in your favor, bro. You gotta understand. Money is a frequency, bro. Like dogs got a low frequency. So, like if you get a dog whistle and you blow in that dog whistle, it's a low frequency. It's a low frequency that dogs can hear. Guess what? Money got that frequency. It's a low frequency. And it's a feminine energy. You gotta study what money is and the energies and all of this, bro. You better it involves your finances. You know what I'm saying? So money is a feminine energy. So you got to know how to get on the money frequency wave. You dig what I'm saying? So once you get on that money wave, guess what? Now money works for you. Money is your servant. I see people maneuver this world as a servant to money. And I'm like, oh, they got their frequency switched. It's supposed to be the other way around. Money supposed to be running to you. Money supposed to serve you, not you serve money. Hello. So you got to get on that millionaire frequency. You dig what I'm saying? So this year, 2026 is the year of millionaires. A lot of millionaires are gonna pop up. Social media is gonna get better. Technology is gonna get better. AI is gonna get smarter. And you better up your money so you could play in this game called life. Cause then we all here to play, get nice things, and that's all it is. It's things. Ain't nothing you should worship or cherish. It's just nice things you buy as you are living in this thing called life. Enjoying, these things called life. Wisdom, understanding that everything you seek is already there. So you just got to pull it to you like a magnet. Like a magnet. You got to pull it to you like a magnet. So you could pull that money to you like a magnet. You know what I mean? Do some EFT tapping, some mantras, laws of attraction. It's the top of the year. You want to do this now so you could do it, you know what I'm saying? So this could become a habit, bro, from January to January. You see how your whole life changed, bro. It all starts with thinking. It starts with a thought, bro. Gotta enjoy life. It starts with a thought. You know what I'm saying? Everything is thought. Even poverty. Poverty thinking is why you have nothing. Because you think in poverty. So when you think lack, you're gonna have what you think, bro. What you think creates your outcome. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn this. What you think creates your outcome. So I'm thinking poverty. That's why I was in poverty. Because I'm thinking broke. I'm thinking nut. You know what I'm saying? I had to flip that. I had to switch that through meditation and all of this, bro. Straight up. Y'all better get on top of it. January to January, your whole life will change. You know, what about saving up coins? Coins. Like every time you break a dollar bill or you break some money, you save up your coins and you put your dollars to the side, bro. January to January, you save up. You know, how about you just save up nothing but dimes? Get a whole jar full of dimes, bro. That's thousands of dollars. You know, we all got dimes all over the place. How about you focus on saving that so you could turn that into money and you could put that into your savings account? Because we think in savings, we think in the long run. This is a marathon. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Definitely, yeah, you do that. You know what I mean? Do that. Get into the habit of saving your coins, saving your small bills. Like the dollar bills, I save that. I throw that to the side. The coins, I throw that to the side. And when it gets filled up or it feels heavy enough, I go right up the block to the coin store. I dump that into coin store machines and I turn that into dollar bills. I turn that into money and I put that into my account, into my savings account. And that's just extra money on top of extra money. That's what we here for, bro. We here for get, you know, like we're not just here to survive, bro. We here to thrive. We here to thrive, bro. We here to thrive. You know what I'm saying? So once you see somebody thriving, you already know what type of time they on. Anybody who's stagnated, you dig what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. The best idea, that's what we here for. We here to teach and we here to motivate, bro. You know what I'm saying? All your dimes, bro. The dimes accumulate so fast. It's not even funny, bro. 10 dimes is a dollar. So just imagine, 10 dimes is a dollar. So imagine you got 500 dimes. And you know what I mean? Every 10 dimes is a dollar. So you think about it like that. You know, we got dimes all over the place. You put that in one central location, a jar, muscle memory, saving your coins, muscle memory, saving your dollars. Make that a muscle memory, bro. I got a YouTube shorts of a dollar challenge that I was doing. Go look up my YouTube shorts of my dollar challenge. I got a whole bed full of dollars. You know what I'm saying? That's from me saving up all my dollars and my coins. And like I don't spend that money. I put it into my account. So I try not to spend it. I try to put that into savings and let that grow, bro. So the next thing I'm on is vending machines. So this is the year of vending machines, bro. I got to get my first vending machine. I know people making 5,000 a week off vending machines, and now, some of them got the vape vending machine, so you could put vapes in the vending machines. You stick it in the store, and the only time you come into that store to check on your vending machine is to, refill it and to collect the money. So vending machines is in the play. I'm gonna have a vape vending machine. I'm gonna have a beverage vending machine that got Coca-Cola, that got the waters that make thousands a week, bro. What are we doing here? Yeah, definitely. Vending machines, all of that. That's the play for 2026. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta have a plan, man. Those who don't got a plan, they doomed to fail. And I ain't trying to fail, man. I ain't trying to fail. I ain't trying to fail, man. You already know what it is. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come into the building. There you go, man. That's a mind frame to have, man. He said, me neither, man. For real, for real. He said, me neither, man. Definitely, bro. Ronnie the Great, you got to prove you're great. You got to do great things, man. You heard? Got to do great things, man. Again, man, this life ain't complicated, man. It's just more stuff that's in the world, more distractions, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta tune all that out. You gotta tune all that out, man. It's the winner circle over here. Over here is the winner circle. We tune out all the distractions. We tune out all of that, bro. And we keep a level head, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this what it is, you know what I'm saying? Always updating, man. I've been trying to turn my life around. Then you don't gotta try, you just gotta do it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to, don't try. This is do, take little steps to turn your life around, man. It starts with meditation, bro. Cause a lot of people, man, cause we trying to keep up with the Joneses. We trying to keep up with our friends, and we trying to, be popular. But that's a recipe for disaster, bro. It's a recipe for disaster. You know, I'm just saying for me personally, I just gotta be me. I know being me, it feels better, it's more fun, you know. I don't gotta be what the world perceive me to be. That's a stressful life, man. You know, that's just society job. Society's job is to stress you out, bro. So what? So once they see you carefree, they're trying to figure it out. Like how? How are you still carefree? What's your secret? Nah, I didn't want to know the secret. A lot of people want to know the secret, bro. What's the secret? A lot of people want to know. To live in a carefree life. To not get caught up in the trap, in the matrix. A lot of people is caught up in the matrix. In this matrix called life, a lot of people is caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? I see them. They caught up in it. They in too deep. They can't get out. They in too deep, man. Too much attachments they got. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a goal. I just told y'all the cheat code. You gotta live carefree, man. You know, don't kill your inner child. Like the inner youth that's still inside of you, the inner youth that thrives in you, don't let that die. You know what I mean? Don't let that die, man. Like I don't know, man. It's like I go off a feeling, so I don't know if I might be live today, but I will be uploading videos if I'm not live, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not live, I will be uploading videos. But don't let that inner youth die. Keep that childlike, innocence, bro. That's the only thing we got left is our innocence in this world. Only thing we got left is our innocence, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Watching my videos. Yes, sir. Watch the ones with the ads and all that. Help me get my money up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, man. Cause when you watch my videos, that's how I get paid, man. I get paid from y'all watching my videos. The ads are on my videos. So if you could just watch all of them, put them on autoplay or something, just run up my numbers. It'll be greatly appreciated, man. Run up my numbers for me, man, please. Because I could see the analytics and I could see every video is being watched. So I know when, I know when people watch my stuff, and I'm very appreciative of it, man. So you gonna get all your friends to watch it? Let me see. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna do something for you, man. Since you trying to help me, there you go, man. That's for you. Ronnie the Great. Appreciate you, man. You're a good guy. Need more like you. Need more like you, man. Yeah, you mod gang now. So like what I'm doing, like I'm building my front line offense. So another mod was added to the list. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? We only going up from here. The channel gonna grow crazy. So I need all my mods for when the channel gets crazy. You dig what I'm saying? So you now have became a family member of the mod gang. Is a few of y'all. So we got Ronnie the Great now. We got Stars. We got Derek. Salute to y'all. We got Time. Salute to you. And we got a couple ladies. Salute to y'all. Wherever y'all at in the world. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. I hope 2026 be more prosperous than 2025. You know what I'm saying? I hope, y'all get everything y'all hope for. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? 10 times. And anything y'all need, y'all know y'all could come here. This is real right. This ain't fake. This ain't scripted. This is authentic. You know what I'm saying? It's mod gang, you know what I'm saying? So again, man, just turning up for the New Year's, going at a pace, man. The year just started. Y'all relax. Just go at a pace. Going at a pace right now. February come, March come. When we feel out the year, we feel out the environment. We see what's going on around us. Then we strike. We keep striking. We keep striking. Keep striking. Yeah, I'm definitely a good man. Anybody will tell you I'm a good person, and I ain't gonna try to change from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good person, and it's been helping me in my life. You know what I'm saying? And in my journey in this thing called life, I know being good and helping people in turn helps me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna stick to that moral fabric, that moral cloth of being a good person. I'm gonna stick to that. Why everybody flip protocol, and everybody do, they go left, I'm gonna go right. You know why everybody go right? I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna just flip it on them. That's what we could do out here. We just gonna flip it on them, and we're gonna just fight the good fight, man. Shout out to all the good people, man. Yeah, you gotta claim this year though, man. You know what I'm saying? This year right here, we claiming this year, man. This is the year of excellence, bro. We claiming it. You heard? This is our year. Let's take it. Saying no more, no more lackluster, bro. That lackluster, that's out of here, bro. No more hesitation. No more fear, bro. Hesitation. And that fear stopped you last year. You know what I'm saying? It stopped you last year, but not this. Had to go to the bathroom. Oh, take a bathroom quick. I said bathroom quick. Take a bathroom break. We back. So yeah, man. We claiming this year, man. This is a year of excellence, you heard? Let's claim this year. So ain't gonna be no lackluster. Fear ain't gonna be none. Fear held you back last year from being great, bro. Don't make that mistake this year. Don't let fear hold you back. Me also. Don't let fear hold you back, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all in. Let's go. Get to the top of it, you know what I mean? Let's get to the top of that. But I appreciate y'all, man, being here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back with y'all. It's your boy Kavion. Hit that like, subscribe. You're Ronnie the Great. Appreciate you. Till next time, I'm out. You get money, yo.